Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to Learning to Live Life on a Budget. My name is Millie. This video is June week for check-in. June for me was a 4-week month, so it is the last week of June, so I'll do a monthly roundup in a separate video. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone who has commented, liked, subscribed. It means so much, and the comments, love getting comments and replying back to you all. So thank you so much for your support. Right, shall we see how we got on this week? It's been a bit of a crazy week. But we'll see how we get on. So let's fold this over. Ready? This is going to be a quick one, so I'm just going to fly through. So July started on the 24th. June started on the 24th, Friday. My budgets run from Friday to Thursday of each week. So the travel had £8 spent on the Friday. I got a taxi because I dropped the van back. If you've watched my previous videos, I hired a van the previous week and I got a taxi back that day. It was actually a little bit cheaper than this, but I just rounded it up to give a small tip to the driver. Saturday and Sunday were no spend days, which is fantastic. I have well exceeded my target of 6 no spend days this month. I've got, well, we'll do the rest of the week and we'll count no spend days because there's another one. Monday the 27th, I had bills worth of £78.01. This was for broadband, Sky, I think that was everything. Then I also gave my daughter, her envelope is Apple, £15 for bits for school. It's obviously the final term, it's the summer term. She's just done like all her mock exams, ready for her final exams next year. So they've got loads of fun stuff going on. So she had £15 there. On Tuesday I had a bill, £7.99. I actually forgot about this. I bought Disney Plus for the month, but I paid on PayPal the week before and it only came out on the 28th. So that was for Disney Plus. I topped up my electric finally of £40. I have received other income with the £300 deposit back that day, and then £40, which was a loan to a friend. They were in an emergency crisis, and there was an emergency, a family emergency, and their car is completely screwed, bless them. In the garage, they had no transport. It was late at night, so there was like stressed on the phone crying, and I was just like, I've transferred the money into your account, no arguments, pay it back whenever, you know. You help out people in need, don't you? Especially those you care about, and they've been, I've known them for 10 years. They're a rock for me, absolutely amazing support when I've needed it. So yeah, no bones. You know, obviously it would be nice if that had gone towards my car payment that I'm saving up for, but you know, I couldn't just sit there and not do anything. I'm not one of those people. When I've got it, I'll share it. Not with everyone, that's what I'm learning to do. Not with everyone, only those that are actually true. Wednesday was a no spend day, and then Thursday, last day of the budget, I was like, oh, it's been a really good week. I'm not going to spend any money. I just need to nip to the bank. That didn't happen, did it? So £4.50 Apple. It was for my daughter's school again. I had to pay non-school uniform fee, that was £1. I gave her money for like cakes, and there's a plant sale. She loves plants. So she had £4. Well, she had £1 done online to pay for non-uniform, and then she had £3.50 in change off me that I took out of the change pot that I took to the bank to change up. Spent £2.30 on bus fare, £4.30 on groceries, and then spending £10.50. So yeah, and it was basically like rubbish, and I picked up some medicine for my friend's son. But yeah, so that was how the week has gone. But we had a quick count up of no spend days. So my no spend day goal was 6. So on the Monday to Thursday I had 2 no spend days throughout the whole month, and then I got 7 no spend days over the weekend. And I think I get a lot of no spend days in this section, which is funny because I cashed stuff on a Friday so that I had money for the weekend, but I spend most of my money during the week. Interesting. These little habits you see coming out. So I've got my Paycheck bill tracker. This is the budget mum book. You can get digital copies. I don't know if there's any physical copies left, but you can also get free worksheets online. Everything is linked in my description box, especially the free resources page. This doesn't add up correctly, so I didn't actually count how much I took out of my sinking funds to restuff for the car. So that is probably why it doesn't add up. Anyway, I had a rollover of 5, and also the week before just completely went into chaos and I didn't really know where I was at. So my rollover was £509.19. Child benefit I received was £21.80, and I had a rollover other income, of £1,010.99. £300 of that was the van deposit refunded to me. £665 of that is what I worked out that I cash stuffed. So I unstuffed it from my sinking funds and savings challenges and restuffed it for the car. I'm not sure that that's right though. And then £45.99 I had in change, which if you watch my previous videos, I asked you to count up. Someone did get it. I'm really sorry, I can't remember your name off the top of my head. Yeah, she was right. It was actually 46.20, but I couldn't find. I've lost 21p basically, and I found it after I'd been to the bank. So I just gave it to my daughter because she's doing the penny challenge. So any random bits of change in that. Oh, sorry. Camera going wonky, I knocked you. Any random bits of change I give to her because to help boost that. So my total income for the week was £1,541.98, or that's the money I had to play with because it wasn't earned income. The only actual income I had was my child benefit. The rest was, and the van deposit. The rest was everything I already had. So broadband came out as usual, but it was £35 instead of £30.83. I've actually left my broadband provider, so this was like a final bill, I went out of contract, and so they put it up because that would what it'd be for the month out of contract, which isn't too bad. I thought it'd be a much higher increase, but they have since the handover, over a week ago, they have emailed me a final bill and they actually owe me money, so they're going to refund that at some point. Council tax £19. I get council tax help because I'm on universal credit, so this is my contribution for the month. Sky TV £24.01. I have actually obviously changed my Sky are now taking over my broadband. I get 3 months free, so in about 2 months time it will probably go up. Yeah, I would say, I'm going to say 2 months, but it might be 3. I don't know if this month counts. My Netflix has also gone over to Sky, so that's why the 1p increase. I don't know why they increased it 1p, but that was for Netflix. A Disney Plus, I got that and it came out this week, £7.99. We're just having it for the month. I would like to save up and pay for Disney for the year, but my daughter really wanted to watch a film for her birthday and it was only on Disney. Electric £40 spent, and loan to a friend £40 spent, so in bills I spent £166, leaving me with £1,375.98 for the month. Then groceries I spent £4.30, but I have a little asterisk here because I'm sure it was the penny pinching mum. I'm sure it was a penny pinching mum. She was buying Tesco food vouchers, so I purchased, and I was like, that's such a good idea, I'm going to buy them and save them for Christmas, and I spent an extra £3 here, but I'd already written this all out and then remembered it afterwards. But actually on groceries it was £4.30 because technically that's a saving, and you just save them up on a card for whenever the card's full and you want to use them. They didn't have a card in the store, so they're in my purse. But yeah, I'm going to save them for Christmas. Travel, I spent £10.30. Spending, I spent £10.50. Payday spend, cats, health and wellness and eating out. Social and fun, I spent nothing. And myself, I spent nothing. My daughter's envelope, Apple, got £19.50 spent out of it. I mean, all of these envelopes are empty at the moment, but obviously that's what, rather than put it in spending, I put it in the category that it was. Then weekly rollover, nothing because it's the end of the budget. So I spent £44.60, which isn't too bad because I budgeted 40. So I'm not way over budget there. And leftover was £1,331.38. Excuse my really bad handwriting here. Then for sinking funds, I did the ones that I stuffed in my unstuffing video at the end. So health got nothing, monthly rollover got 250, Christmas got 30, and fuel sinking fund got 40. Now this may be where I went, my calculations are out. I actually end up with a negative amount. I don't have a negative amount. I actually have £5 in my purse here to take out to put towards the car money. But yeah, I spent £320 stuffing envelopes, and that left me with £1,011.38. No extra debt payments, nothing towards challenges, nothing towards the emergency fund. £1,050 into car savings, and then £37.50 into my car overflow pot. Sorry, it's got old paint marks and that on it. At the bottom it's just an old jar, and when this savings jar gets to £50 it will go into the car envelope. So my savings total was £1,087.50, giving me with a minus of £76.12, and all I can think of is that I didn't put the correct amount into my income when I restuffed my envelopes that I took out. I didn't count it, and maybe I should have done. But sometimes that's where these sheets I find are a little bit overcomplicated. I love the budget mum book, but I am finding it a bit, the check-ins are a bit like, because you're accounting for all of this, which would normally be done in the monthly budget. I think I've just been watching a lot of videos where check-ins are a lot more straightforward. So yeah, that is the week done. It says I've ended on a negative of £76.12, but if you look in my purse, these are the stamps I got from Tesco. There's 3 of them. I need to find a safe place to hide them so I can have a book. And it's just, I put in £1 and I get £1 worth of stamps back. I think when you've got so many stamps, you get an extra bonus £1 or something. There's nothing in my coin purse. Sorry, just showing you all my cards there. And then there's £5 in spending to take out. Nothing in travel to take out. Nothing in electric to take out, nothing in banking or planned spending. So clearly not £76.12 minus, because I have 5 here. So yeah, like I said, it must just be cash stuffing gone wrong. Sorry, that's noisy. So now in my overflow jar, my Mankey paint jar, I just don't want to throw it. It's quite a nice shape. I might see if I can scrub it up and just see all the paint on the side of that. I now have 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 50, 47, 50. So yeah, when that gets to £50, it will go into my car stuffing envelope, and I'm so close. So yeah, it's quite exciting. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope it wasn't too boring or too rushed, and just kind of sailing through, because I've got a lot on this morning, but I want to cash stuff because I need money for later. So it's like, film this, film the cash stuffing, and then at some point over the next week, weekend or next week, I'll do the monthly breakdown. So did I meet my monthly budget goals, and the percentages of where my money went, which is Budget Mum worksheets. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will hopefully see you soon. Take care. Bye.